Hello, everyone. A very pleasant welcome to everyone there. So, children, today we start with our first lesson, that is sentences and their kinds. Let me tell you, this particular lesson will be divided in two parts. So, today we start with part one. This is our part one. Before I take you further with the concept, I want you to understand why are we learning this particular concept. Children, it is very important for you to know the whys behind everything. So, how are you going to get benefited when you know about sentences? You will be able to differentiate between the four different types of sentences. There are four, and in some schools there is fifth one also, and I'll ask you a question also about the same. You will be able to write the four different types of sentences. Once you understand, you can start applying. So there comes the writing part. And the third learning objective is you will also be able to apply your knowledge in the paragraphs and in the long compositions which you often write under your writing section. So, with this thought, with this vision in our mind, we are going to start right away. So, you all must be knowing already that the sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense, isn't it? Every sentence should be structured in such a way that it gives you a complete meaning. No sentence framed in any way can give you a meaning. It should be structured so nicely, so systematically that it gives you some meaningful sense. So, if I say, for an example, going to school I am, do you think it gives you any meaning? No, it doesn't. But if I say I'm going to school, yes, it is giving you a complete sense. Children, there's a very common rule. The sentence begins with a capital letter, always, and ends with a variety of punctuation marks, such as full stop, question mark, or an exclamation mark. Now, there are majorly four kinds of sentences in English grammar: declarative or assertive, imperative sentence, interrogative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. Now, I have a question. As I said, in some of the schools, there is the fifth kind also been taught. So, are you taught optative sentences at school? If yes, do comment in the comment section so that I prepare another module specifically on optative sentences. Talking about the declarative sentence. A declarative sentence is also known as assertive sentence. It is a sentence in a form of a statement, and as the name suggests, declarative means it tells you something. They talk about the information, some fact, or just a statement about something or somebody. For an example, I will meet you today. The gifts have been packed. The teacher has marked the papers. The weather is pleasant today. So you see, all these examples are telling you something. They are all sharing some fact, some information, some declaration. Remember, declarative sentence always ends with a full stop. A declarative sentence can be both positive and negative. Structure of negative sentence is subject plus verb plus not or any other negative word such as never, do not, yeah, plus the object or other words. Examples: she's a doctor is a positive sentence because it does not contain any negative word in it. Whereas the second example is, he is not available at the moment. This is giving you a negative context. So this is a negative sentence because of the presence of the word not in it. Second is imperative sentence. Children, as I told you, this first video on the sentence is going to be divided into two parts. This is part one, where I'm talking about just two kinds. One, declarative, another is imperative. So hear me out very, very carefully. Imperative sentence is a sentence that tells someone to do something. It talks about suggestions, advices, instructions, or that expresses a command or a request. An imperative sentence usually have no obvious subject. It is generally hidden. I'll tell you how. Give your notebook, please. Now, it is imperative, it is understood that you give your notebook, it is. Yeah. So, you is hidden. Go to work, exercise daily, stop the music right now, you should visit the doctor. Now, children, did you all notice something? Well, it is already there in the bubble. These sentences can end with both an exclamation mark or a full stop. Now, how is that? You people must be thinking that there are already exclamatory sentences and you know them all. Then how come an imperative sentence ends with an exclamation mark? Children, it is taken in such a way that it always depends upon the speaker how a particular sentence is expressed. If I'm speaking or if I'm saying something with sudden feelings or emotions, my sentence, being imperative itself, will probably end with an exclamation mark. Like if you see the second example on my screen, go to work. Now, it is something that has been expressed in a sudden manner or maybe suddenly. Yeah. So the next one, stop the music right now. This is again a sudden gush of emotions that somebody is so frustrated that they just want the music to be stopped right away. That paper up. This is one way of speaking it out. This is an imperative sentence and will end with an exclamation mark. But if I say, pick up the paper, this is a normal, the sentence which is spoken very normally. So this is not going to be ending with an exclamation mark. This will rather be ending with the full stop. If I say, pick up the paper, pick up the paper. Now, see the tones used in both kinds of sentences. So remember, imperative sentences end with both full stop and exclamation mark. It depends how the sentence has been expressed. So answer this question in the comment section. Identify the kind of sentence given below. Go and get me a glass of water. So there are four options. You have to choose one and answer this in the comment section. Let's see who wins. Who's the one who gives the answer the first? The Prime Minister welcomed the guests at the airport. Which kind of sentence is this? I will be waiting for your answers. So children, your class is over now. I hope you have taken away, if not all sort of learning today, at least some part of it has been, absorbed by you. I will definitely meet you tomorrow again with the part 2 of this video. Till then, keep sharing this, subscribe to my channel, and stay connected. And yes, I will wait for all your answers. Bye for now. Happy learning.